Alrighty. Hello, everyone. Thanks for not leaving immediately following the SAC speeches. We'll try and make this quick and as interesting as possible, although I admit it's an incredibly dry subject. So my name is Richard Kent, and I'm the spokesperson for the NO campaign. And so I guess the first place to start is explaining what CASA is, and then go into why we oppose it. So CASA is a federal lobby group for student unions. That is their mandate. So I guess some of the reasons that we oppose CASA membership are cost, relevance, and accountability. So in terms of costs, the most explicit cost is going to be the $4,451 of membership, but it goes beyond that. There will be additional monetary and implicit costs that we need to consider, such as the 3 conferences that CASA holds every year, where we would need to fly out, find accommodation, perhaps. You know, these are things that are expensive and that we should be considering before we say that we're willing to pay for it. So it's going to cost us more monetarily than $2 per year. Second is CASA provides benefits that we as students don't necessarily need, such as media training, because we're not going to have access to it. Like, our VP External, Alex McDonald, has been doing his job just fine without media training, and I think that it's reasonable that we can expect that he would be able to continue to do so. Lastly, the time commitment for CASA would be huge, and we would essentially have to split the VP External position in 2 in order to get the most out of our membership in CFS, CASA, and relations with Sackville, the problem, and the province. Like, this is just something that we don't need. In terms of relevance, we already benefit from every single thing that CASA does without paying for it. Everything that they lobby for is universally applied to all post-secondary institutions, and we just don't need to pay for it. We already have observer status with CASA, so they're already talking about things that we bring up. We just can't vote on them. Additionally, not everyone thinks that CASA is perfect. Three student unions have recently seceded from CASA because they thought that the organization was irrelevant and that the fees were too high. Lastly, their voting structure is disadvantageous to small schools like Mount A. So in order to pass something, they need a majority of schools plus a 2/3 majority of the full-time equivalents represented by the yes votes. And if an issue that ever came up where it pitted big schools against small schools, or if it was regional, Mount A simply wouldn't be able to pursue its best interests with the kind of voting structure that CASA currently has. Like, we would be left out in the cold. They also lack support for social justice issues, which is huge given the level of engagement on Mount A's campus. If we're going to join an organization like CASA, we need one that will support this. So thanks for listening. I hope this has been informative.